Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Let's Talk show on UrbanCast. I'm Jack. Tonight, we're talking about MLK Weekend 2026 in Alexandria and what it truly means to keep Dr. King's legacy active, not just remembered, active. Joining me, joining me are Pastor Wesley Lotts Jr., Citywide Chairman, and Mrs. Jerrylon Bindon, organizer. They're here to walk us through the events this weekend, the purpose behind the weekend, and how the community can get involved under this year's theme, Keeping the Dream Alive. But before we begin, it is important to ground this conversation in civic engagement. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us that progress does not happen by accident. He warned our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. And that's a lot of stuff that matters right now. Silence and disengagement carry real consequences, especially at the local level, where decisions directly affect our daily lives. With that being said, and with that in mind, welcome, Pastor Lotts.
Thank you for having us.
Ms. Jello, and thank both of you for being here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to go ahead and just jump directly into everything, Pastor Lotts. Before we get into the schedule, tell us what MLK Weekend represents to you personally and why it remains important for us here in Alexandria and Central Louisiana.
MLK helps us to keep what we call the dream alive of Dr. King, who stood for equal rights for all. And by us putting on this program, this MLK program, it keeps us reminded of the things that he spoke about, the things that he went through, and the struggle that he encountered in trying to make life better for us. And so we want to keep that alive and keep that dream going forward, even today, because we're still having some difficulty in life in reference to certain things that we need to change in what we call government, both local as well as national, and that's our intentions, is to make things better for not just some people, but make things better for all people.
I hear you. Ms. Jerrylon, from an organizer's perspective, how did the purpose shape the planning and overall vision for this year's MLK Weekend? You know, when you and I was talking, you just really had everything all together and all that kind of good stuff. All I did was make that phone call. And look, Pastor, I just accidentally called the wrong number at first, and I got all the answers I needed.
Got all the information, huh?
I mean, I got everything. I called her number, and look, the answers were flowing.
That lets you know how alert she is to everything.
Tell me about
it. Been a great leader as of the committee.
Right.
We wanted to honor Dr. King's legacy while creating moments for the community to gather together, come together, not just to remember him, but to connect and reflect and take action on what it's been done.
All right, I hear you.
Yeah.
Pastor Lott, this year's theme is keeping the dream alive. When you think about Dr. King's legacy, what does that mean? What does that theme call the community to do today?
And keeping the dream alive
Yes, sir.
is to keep what Dr. King envisioned alive today among us, where we as a people come together and be able to walk together in unity. That's one of his dreams, and that's our dream today, to make it better for all people, as I said earlier, and not just for some.
Not just for some. Ms. Jerrylon, as we walk to the weekend of the event, can you give us an overview of the core events taking place on Sunday? And then on Sunday the Sunday events.
Okay. We will focus on the unity throughout the worship, music, community gathering while preparing for Monday citywide events.
Mm-hmm.
So,
On Sunday, there are kind of like two big events on Sunday, right?
we having the wreath land at 4:00 p.m.
Uh-huh.
Bridge, and right after the wreath land, we'll be coming to the Alexandria City Convention Center for the musical. So we encourage everybody to come out and enjoy the musical and the wreath land on Sunday, January the 18th.
Mm-hmm. This the weekend, again, it begins with that music and the prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And I Pastor, why is it so important, to start the weekend in that frame of mind, prayer? Prayerful.
Well, for one thing, we know that prayer changes things.
All right.
That's our way of communicating with God
Mm-hmm.
in regards to the things that we need help with,
Mm-hmm.
things that were impossible for us to do on our own. Through prayer and calling on God, we can have the wisdom, the understanding, as well as the power to do what we normally couldn't do without it.
Okay.
So prayer is important. Prayer is important.
So
That's how we communicate with God.
That's how we
Oh
communicate.
yes.
So we got to start with it, huh?
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
can't leave God out. We got to keep God in everything that we do.
Yeah. Pastor.
Ask him to bless everything that we do.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Ms. Jerrylon, can you walk us a little bit through that Monday? The breakfast and the noonday service parade.
Okay. Like Monday morning, we having the prayer breakfast at 6:30 in the morning at the Alexandria Convention Hall, and after the breakfast, we gonna hear
We
the
go into the
speaker.
parade lineup.
Yeah, and the
The prayer
speaker.
breakfast, go to the parade lineup.
Yeah, then we gonna do the parade line up at 8 a.m. in the morning. And then after that the parade starts at 10 a.m. And we gonna start at Bolton Avenue, like in the parking
Correct.
lot over there by the community center.
Mhm.
And we gonna go to convention hall, and noonday service. We gonna have our guest speaker. He from Shreveport. What that is, Dr. C.L. McCain, C.E. McCain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's who's speaking for our prayer breakfast that morning.
March
Dr. C.
Dr.
McLean is prayer breakfast speaker, and Dr. Mark Johnson is our noonday speaker of on the 19th.
Mm-hmm. All
Okay.
right. And the route of the parade is going to come out of from off of Bolton to Jackson, making that right going into downtown, and then loop around and then in at the convention
The convention center in the front.
in the front. Okay. All right. All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then noonday starts at
At 12 noon.
at 12 noon. Okay. All right.
Correct.
Dr. Mark Johnson is a good speaker. I heard he was a very good speaker. So everyone, we need to come out and hear what he got to say.
All right.
So,
Amen.
Yeah.
yes,
He's
sir.
our first black president of Louisiana Christian University,
Yeah.
Pineville, Louisiana.
Right. Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, an excellent
Yeah.
speaker as well. Yeah, I've heard him a couple of times, and he's an awesome, and he's a down to earth people person as well. You know, so
I need to go ahead. I need to input in regards to our wreath laying, which would be on the 18th of January, that afternoon at
mhm.
4 p.m. And speaker there will be the first black mayor of DeRidder, Louisiana.
Okay,
Yes, yes, and that's going to be Michael Harris,
Michael Harris, Mayor Harris from down in the Ritter. Okay, all
of Louisiana. And
right.
so it's gonna be an exciting time of doing our prayer breakfast service as well as our noonday service,
Yes, a lot
and
of
as well as yeah.
yeah, a lot of moving parts too. Yeah, you know,
Yes.
Pastor, a lot of young people play a major role in Dr. King's legacy. What message do
Yeah.
you have for our youth and families attending these meetings? You know, specifically talk to the young people, because you know they're the next generation of leaders and all of that kind of good stuff.
Exactly. Um, um, I, I would encourage our young people to uh, take under consideration of participating and being involved in our MLK event uh, uh, for this specific reason, that Dr. King was about of all people coming together. It was about loving each other,
Mhm.
about supporting each other. And our young people today need to learn that because we are so divided as adults, as we can see in this day and time.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, and Dr. King was about love, about togetherness, and loving each other, and that's what we want to continue,
Mhm.
both as adults as well as young people.
Right, right, right. Dr. King spoke about how people, you know, I'll put it this way. Dr. King often, you know, he spoke about the action and how people take what their experiences are doing the MLK weekend and apply it to everyday life. You know, from the things that you guys have planned, the parade, the coming together and worship for breakfast, you know, the noonday service. What do you want these folk to take away this, you know, after this one, Pastor Lott?
Uh, uh, After this event, uh, wholeheartedly, I would want uh, all race, understand that we should love each other, that we should be supportive of each other, that we should do what we can to be an example before others that are coming after us. That's very important. That's the problem we're having with the way our world is today, is that we don't have good examples, and that's from government on down. And we need that. That's important. Examples in doing what's right, example in loving people, example in uh, being helpful to others. We need that. And when we see others, someone being misused, like John Lewis, who always say, bless his heart, he's in heaven now, but he always says, when you see something, say something. And we just want to look at, be alert to looking out for each other, and this world will be a better world if we all did that, instead of being hateful and disrespectful toward each other.
I hear you. It's keeping it real. Miss,
Keeping it.
keeping it real. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. When the weekend, when everything is all said and done, Miss Jerrylon, and everything come to a close, I know you're gonna say, "Phew, it's all over with." But what do you want? What from what you can tell, what is success gonna look like after the event is over with?
If people leave feeling inspired, connected, and motivated to serve Alexandria, then the weekend has truly been fulfilled for our purpose. So I feel like if they be inspired after the parade and that all the other events that we have, like the noonday and prayer breakfast, the weekend will be it'll be successful.
Okay. All right. All right. For someone who's never attended MLK, that Pastor Lot event in Alexandria, what would you say to encourage them folk to come on out and come out to make sure they run out of breakfast food, and make sure that the convention hall is packed, so until they standing outside until we have to move over to the Riverfront Center the next year or something like that. What do you want to, what do you say to that person out there to say, hey, come on and come on and be a part of that this weekend?
I would let them know that they would learn a lot about the MLK, since this is their first one. They get some history on Dr. King and his legacy, and be encouraged by it. What they learned in regards to his legacy, and be encouraged through the speakers that we have for both our prayer breakfast as well as our noonday service.
Okay. All right. Before we wrap up everything, Miss Jerrylon, can you give us a rundown on the activities again before we get out of here?
Okay, yeah, on January the 18th, we're gonna have our wreath laying at 4 o'clock. And the guest speaker gonna be Michael Harris from Jerrylon, Louisiana, and we're gonna have our musical at that Alexandria Convention Hall at 5:30. And January the 19th, that's when we gonna start our other events. It's gonna be the first thing we got to have prayer before we do anything. So prayer breakfast gonna be at 6:30. And we gonna have our guest speaker gonna be Pastor C.E. McLean out of Shreveport, Louisiana. And our parade lineup is gonna be at 8 o'clock. So everybody participating in the parade, you should have got a phone call or text from me or either Miss Yvette. So and the parade started at 10 a.m. at Bolton Avenue.
Mhm.
We
Correct.
started Bolton Avenue. We going down Bolton Avenue. We turning left on Jackson Street. Then we gonna turn to go to the convention hall. Where turn 3rd Street, then convention hall. Hey, so our noonday service it gonna start at 12 o'clock, and our speaker gonna be President Louisiana College, the first black president at the Louisiana College, the LC College from Pineville, Louisiana. It's gonna be Dr. Mark Johnson.
Mhm.
And once we get through with all that and have worship, and our weekend will be done.
Yeah, weekend will be done. All right, that sounds like a win. That
And
Yes.
definitely, that sums it up there. Before we
Yes.
get out,
Yes. Can I say one other thing before
oh,
we shut
absolutely.
off?
That's
Yeah,
what my next question was. Did you have anything else that
I
we need
got you.
to?
Two things that I want to make known to us.
mhm,
The musical Pastor Willie Sewell
Mhm,
of Daughter Zion Baptist Church is our music chairman.
mhm,
And him and Pastor Earl William is working
mhm.
together, bringing forth that musical.
yes, sir.
And also our not master ceremony, but our parade um, um,
Grand Marshal.
grand marshal. Thank
Uh-huh.
you, sir.
Look,
A
I knew.
parade grand marshal is Pastor Tom
Uh,
Hamilton
Okay.
of Pilgrim Baptist Church, Alexandria, Louisiana.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And so he's one of our uh, 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 strong pastors in this community.
Mhm,
And he will be our grand marshal
mhm.
for the MLK parade.
Okay.
And so we're excited about what's to come. We've invited our schools, we've invited public officials, we invited our city mayors and other cities outside of Alexandria.
Mhm,
All welcome to come and play a part and be a part of this beautiful event, these 2-day events.
mhm.
And we must caution the parade participant that we won't have no ATVs,
Mhm.
no no
Horses.
no horses, and no side by sides, simply because it's just too dangerous to have them within the parade lineup.
Mhm. Okay. All right.
And yeah, and another thing, if anybody have any questions about the parade or how you want to register or sign up, you can either call the numbers on the flyer as 318-441-7659 or either 318-623-9986. And you could call either Jerrylon or Yvette, and one of us will answer or give you what you need.
Mhm. So
And
Great.
it's I-
again,
I'm I apologize. So it's not too late to register to take place.
Register.
So,
No,
so if you're a
I,
school, a business, or any other kind of entity,
mhm,
and you want to register to get into the into the MLK parade, you can.
mhm, yeah, you still have time. So you can call us if you don't want to call us. You call Reliance. He gonna divert you right back to us. But
yes. If they call me, which they can call me, my number is 318
yeah.
451 5979. They
Mhm.
can call me, and I will hook them up with one of our uh, persons, such as Sister Jerrylon, Sister Yvette, and they'll, in terms, spread them out with the other committee persons to make sure it's equal on each area that they are supposed to line up. So
Oh,
calling me won't be a mistake. I can point them in the right direction.
Okay, that sounds like a winner. And does it cost anything to participate in the parade?
It's free.
No, that's something been asked us on several occasions, and it would be nice if we could. But be blessed with a donation or something. But as of this year, we hadn't asked anything.
Okay, all right.
I just want to say, just give a shout out to the committee, because the committee been doing an awesome job. They've been help planning.
Great job.
We've been getting together and Pastor Lotts for getting us somewhere for the have the meetings and get it together. So I just want to thank everyone that's on the committee. So,
amen. I would like to do the same because, as I said earlier, I got a great committee. I had the same committee last year, and I thank God for this committee this year.
It sounds like a winner then. But Pastor Lotts, we definitely want to thank you and Ms. Jerrylon for joining us tonight. And for the work y'all, for all that dedicated work that y'all are doing to do it, and trust and believe, I know it's a lot of work that you're working.
This event a successful event. That's right. That's right.
They're just doing
That's it. Right. Trying to make it the best that we can. That's
all right.
We work with.
And we thank you. We thank you for allowing us to come and to share in such a way.
No worries. That's what we're here.
And it wasn't an accent calling me, so you got exactly what you want after you called
me. Absolutely. I can't. I'm not going to say I had to worry about anything. As always, we definitely want to thank our UrbanCast followers and supporters, particularly those folk that advertise with us: Sadler's Towing, Long's Products, Legendary Kung Fu and Tai Chi, United Wrestling Entertainment, Natives International Market, and the Threadhead Embroidery. We couldn't do it without you guys. MLK Weekend 2026 takes place January the 18th and 19th, right here in the town of Alexandria. And it's not just open for the folk here in Alexandria. It's open for all of the surrounding communities and anybody who want to participate in it. Can
I say one other thing?
Go for it.
One other thing. Can I say it? I'll let you. We're in partnership with the city of Alexandria. As we put on this program, we're in partnership with the city of Alexandria. We couldn't do it without their support as well.
And so we definitely want to say thank you to your organization and for the voices that are coming together to keep this dream alive. Again, we want to thank everybody out there for watching the Let's Talk show here on UrbanCast. And if you guys can stay there, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Let me just double check and make sure we had any questions out there. Pastor Quinny said he should make this one. So I'm putting him on blast right now. He says, see right here, he said, Richard Quinny say he should make this one. So we putting him on spot. If he doesn't make it, tell him that his name
Wonderful. Tell him I'll be knocking on his door because I know him personally.
You're going to be knocking on his door personally. So, all right. If y'all can just go ahead and hang tight, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
All right.
Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.